Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost, Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, important birth and death anniversaries of 2nd November 2025 Sunday, Bengali date 15 Kartik 1432. As per Benimadhab Shil Ponjeka, today's Tithi, Shukla Ekadashi and up to 0248 hours and after that Shukla Dwadashi. Today's Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada and up to 1358 hours and after that Uttara Bhadrapada. Today is 306th day of the year. There are then 59 days left in 2025. Today is 44th Sunday of 2025. Today is Tulasi Viva. Tulasi Viva is a sacred Hindu festival that marks the ceremonial marriage of the holy basil plant Tulasi, a manifestation of goddess Lakshmi to Lord Vishnu in the form of Shaligram or Krishna, celebrated on the Dwadashi or Ekadashi of the Shukla Paksha in the month of Kartika, October-November. It symbolizes the end of the monsoon and the beginning of the Hindu wedding season. Devotees decorate the Tulasi plant like a bride, perform rituals with lamps, flowers, and sweets, and recite prayers or kirtans. The festival signifies the union of devotion and divinity, bringing prosperity, happiness, and spiritual purity to the household. Today is All Souls Day. All Souls Day, observed on November 2nd, is a solemn Christian tradition dedicated to remembering and praying for the souls of the faithful departed who are believed to be in purgatory, undergoing purification before entering heaven. The day follows All Saints' Day and emphasizes the belief in the communion of saints, the spiritual connection between the living and the dead. Churches hold special masses and people visit cemeteries to light candles, offer flowers, and pray for their loved ones' souls. The observance reflects themes of love, remembrance, and hope for eternal peace and salvation. Today is International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists. The International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists, observed on November 2nd, was proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly in 2013 to honor journalists who face threats, violence, or death for reporting the truth. The day raises awareness about the alarming number of crimes committed against media professionals to go unpunished, highlighting the urgent need for justice, accountability, and the protection of press freedom. It calls on governments and institutions worldwide to ensure investigations, safeguard journalists' rights, and promote a free and safe environment for media to operate, essential for democracy and transparency. Today's Day of the Dead. The Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, celebrated mainly in Mexico in November 1st and 2nd, is a vibrant cultural tradition that honors deceased loved ones through joyful remembrance rather than mourning. Rooted in ancient Aztec and Catholic beliefs, the festival blends spirituality and celebration as families build colorful altars, ofrendas decorated with photos, marigolds, candles, sugar skulls, and favorite foods of the departed. People visit cemeteries, share stories, and celebrate the continuity of life and death. The day symbolizes love, memory, and the belief that the spirits of the dead return to visit the living. Today is Look for Circles Day. Look for Circles Day, celebrated on November 2nd, is a fun and light-hearted observance that encourages people to notice and appreciate the many circular shapes that surround us in everyday life, from the sun and the moon to clocks, wheels, plates, and buttons. The day invites mindfulness, curiosity, and reminding us that circles often symbolize unity, wholeness, and continuity in nature and design. People celebrate by exploring geometry, creating circular art, or simply taking time to observe how circles contribute to balance and harmony in the world around us. Today is National Deviled Egg Day. National Deviled Egg Day, celebrated on November 2nd, honors the classic and flavorful appetizer made by filling boiled egg whites with a creamy seasoned yolk mixture. Originating from ancient Rome recipes and popularized in the United States, deviled eggs are often spiced with mustard, mayonnaise, paprika, or other seasonings that give them their signature deviled kick. The day encourages food lovers to experiment with creative variations, from adding bacon or avocado to using unique garnishes, and to share this timeless dish at parties, picnics, or family gatherings. Today is Be the Impact Day. Be the Impact Day, observed annually on November 2nd, is a motivational day dedicated to inspiring individuals and communities to make a positive difference through acts of kindness, service, and leadership. The day encourages people to step beyond intention and take meaningful action, whether by volunteering, supporting social causes, helping others, or initiating change within their own circles. It serves as a reminder that every small effort can create a ripple effect of compassion, progress, and hope, empowering individuals to truly be the impact they wish to see in the world. Today is International Doggy Day. International Doggy Day is a celebration held annually on November 2nd to honor the viral dog meme star Kabusu, a Shiba Inu whose image became the iconic Doggy meme, and to encourage the thoughts of do only good every day. The first official observance took place in 2023 in Sakura, Japan, where fans gathered to commemorate the meme's legacy and Kabusu's impact. While rooted in internet culture, the day promotes spreading kindness, community, and positivity. So it's not just for meme fans, but for anyone who wants to join in a lighthearted but meaningful celebration. Today is Traffic Directors Day. Traffic Directors Day, also known as National Broadcast Traffic Professionals Day, is observed each year on November 2nd or the following Monday if November 2nd falls on a weekend to honor those professionals behind the scenes in radios and televisions who coordinate program schedules, commercials, announcements, and overall airtime flow. This day commemorates the first commercial broadcast on KDK in Pittsburgh on November 2nd, 1920, and celebrates the vital yet often overlooked work of traffic directors who ensure the programming runs smoothly across station. Today is Dynamic Harmlessness Day. Dynamic Harmlessness Day is observed annually on November 2nd and honors H.J. Dinshaw, founder of the American Vegan Society, by celebrating his guiding principles of dynamic harmlessness. The idea of doing the most good and the least harm for people, animals, and the planet, rooted in the ancient concept of ahimsa, non-harming, and popularized by Dinshaw, the day invites individuals to reflect on how their daily choices, be it in diet, consumption, service, or activism, can reduce harm and increase positive impact. Today is Zero Tasking Day. Zero Tasking Day, observed on the first Sunday of November, encourages people to slow down, rest, and embrace stillness as the clocks roll back for daylight saving time in many regions. The extra hour gain serves as a general reminder to take a break from constant multitasking and mental overload. On this day, people are invited to unplug from work, technology, and daily stress to enjoy quiet reflection, relaxation, or simple pleasures. It promotes mindfulness, balance, and self care, celebrating the idea that doing nothing for a while can actually restore energy and clarity for the days ahead. Today's birth anniversary of Mr. Jean-Baptiste Simon Chardin, 2nd November 1699 to 6th December 1777. Jean-Baptiste Simon Chardin was a celebrated French painter best known for his exquisite still lifes and domestic interior scenes that capture the quiet dignity of everyday life. Renowned for his mastery of light, texture, and composition, Chardin's works such as The Ray, The Soap Bubble, and The Kitchen Maid exemplify his ability to find beauty in simplicity. His art stood apart from the grandeur of Rococo style, focusing instead on realism and human worth. He was admitted to the Académie Royale de Peinture at this sculpture in 1728, one of the highest honors for artists in France at the time. Chardin received several royal commissions from King Louis XVI and exhibited regularly at the Paris Salon, where he earned critical acclaim and public admiration. In recognition of his artistic excellence, he was later appointed treasurer of the Académie Royale. Chardin's influence extended to later artists such as Cezanne and Manet, who admired his sincerity and mastery of form. His legacy endures as one of the greatest painters of 18th century France. Today's birth anniversary of Mr. Daniel Boone, 2nd November 1734 to 26 September 1820. Daniel Boone was a legendary American pioneer, explorer, and frontiersman whose adventures made him a folk hero in U.S. history. Born in Pennsylvania, he is best remembered for his exploration and settlement of Kentucky, then beyond the western borders of the American colonies. Boone blazed the wilderness road through the Cumberland Gap, opening a gateway for thousands of settlers to move westward. He played a key role in the establishment of Boonesboro, one of the first English speaking settlements west of the Appalachians. Boone's life was filled with daring encounters, including conflicts with Native Americans and survivals in the untamed wilderness, which added to his legendary status. Though he faced hardships and losses, his resilience and adventurous spirit symbolized the courage of early American frontiersmen. He also served as a soldier, militia officer, and legislator, contributing to the growth of the young nation. Boone's legacy endures as a symbol of exploration, independence, and the pioneering spirit of America. Today is the anniversary of Mr. George Bernard Shaw, 26 July 1856 to 2nd November 1950. George Bernard Shaw was an Irish playwright, critic, and political activist renowned for his wit, intellect, and reformist ideas that reshaped modern theatre. A leading figure in the Fabian Society, he used drama as a tool for social criticism, producing timeless works such as Pygmalion, Saint John, Man Superman, and Major Barbara. Shaw's writing combined humor with moral seriousness, addressing issues like class inequality, women's rights, and social justice. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1925 for his contributions to drama and human values. Later, his play Pygmalion was adapted into the musical My Fair Lady, earning him posthumous recognition in popular culture. Remarkably, Shaw also received an Academy Award Oscar in 1939 for Best Adapted Screenplay for Pygmalion, making him the only person to win both a Nobel Prize and an Oscar. His sharp intellect, fearless criticism, and reformist ideals continue to inspire writers and thinkers worldwide. Today is the anniversary of Mr. Peter Joseph William Debye, 24th March 1884 to 2nd November 1966. Peter Joseph William Debye was a Dutch-American physicist and physical chemist celebrated for his groundbreaking contributions to molecular structure and thermodynamics. His research on dipole moments, X-ray diffraction, and molecular polarity profoundly advanced the understanding of chemical bonding and molecular behavior. Debye formulated the Debye model of specific heat and introduced the concept of the Debye length and Debye temperature, which became fundamental in physics and chemistry. For his outstanding work on the molecular structure through dipole moments and X-ray studies, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1936. He also received several other honors, including the Rumford Medal, the Willard Gibbs Award, and the Faraday Medal. Debye served as a professor at prestigious institutions such as ETH Zurich, the University of Leipzig, and Cornell University. His pioneering research bridged chemistry and physics, shaping much of modern molecular science. Debay's legacy endures through the scientific concepts that bear his name and continue to influence physical chemistry today. Today's birth anniversary of Mr. Odysseus Elitis, 2nd November 1911 to 18th March 1996. Odysseus Elitis was a celebrated Greek poet whose lyrical works captured the spirit, history, and beauty of Greece. Deeply influenced by surrealism and Greek tradition, he is best known for his masterpiece To Action St. Worthy It Is, which blends myth, faith, and patriotism into powerful poetic expression. Elitis's poetry often celebrated light, love, and freedom, reflecting the Asian landscape and Hellenic identity. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1979 for his poetry that, against the background of Greek tradition, depicts with sincere strength and intellectual clarity modern man's struggle for freedom and creativity. In addition to the Nobel, he received the Order of the Phoenix from Greece and other cultural honors for his contributions to literature and national identity. Elitis was also a translator, essayist, and artist whose work remains central to modern Greek literature. His poetic voice continues to symbolize hope, resilience, and eternal Greek spirit. Today's birth anniversary of Mr. Richard Edward Taylor, 2nd November 1929 to 22nd February 2018. Richard Edward Taylor was a Canadian physicist renowned for his pioneering work in particle physics, particularly in the discovery of quarks, the fundamental building blocks of matter. As a professor at Stanford University and a researcher at the SLAC National Accelerator Laboratory, Taylor collaborated with Jerome Friedman and Henry Kendall on deep elastic scattering experiments that confirmed the quark model proposed by Maurice Gell-Mann. For this groundbreaking discovery, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1990, shared with Friedman and Kendall. Taylor also received numerous other honors, including the W.K.H. Penofsky Prize in Experimental Particle Physics and the Golden Plate Award of the American Academy of Achievement. His contributions revolutionized the understanding of subatomic structure and cemented his place in the history of modern physics. Throughout his career, Taylor's dedication to experimental precision and scientific truth inspired generations of physicists worldwide. Today's birth anniversary of Mr. Melvin Schwartz, 2nd November 1932 to 26th August 2006. Melvin Schwartz was an American physicist who made pioneering contributions to particle physics, particularly in the study of neutrinos. He earned his PhD from Columbia University, where he later conducted groundbreaking experiments on weak interactions. In 1962, along with Leon M. Lederman and Jack Steinberg, he helped discover the muon neutrino, proving that there are at least two distinct types of neutrinos, a finding that revolutionized the understanding of particle physics. For this achievement, the trio was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1988. Schwartz also made significant contributions to accelerated technology and high energy physics research. Beyond his scientific achievements, he worked in academia as a professor at Columbia and later at Stanford, influencing generations of students. He also spent time in industry, playing his expertise in technology development. Remembered as both a brilliant experimentalist and dedicated teacher, Schwartz's work remains central to modern particle physics and the study of fundamental particles. Today's 8th anniversary of Miss Kitty Lynn O'Neill, 24th March 1946 to 2nd November 2018. Kitty Lynn O'Neill was an American stunt woman, racer, and daredevil who became known as the fastest woman in the world. Overcoming childhood deafness due to illness, she went on to perform high-risk stunts in Hollywood films and television shows, including Wonder Woman and the Bionic Woman. O'Neill broke numerous speed records, including the women's land speed record in 1976, reaching 512.7 miles per hour in the Alvord Desert, Oregon. She also set records in boat and water skiing speed. As a pioneering woman in a male dominated field, she served as a stunt double for top actresses and became a role model for people with disabilities. Kitty received recognition from the Guinness World Records and was honored posthumously by Stuntmen's Association of Modern Motion Pictures for her groundbreaking contributions. Her life was commemorated in the 1979 biographical film Silent Victory, The Kitty O'Neill Story, celebrating her courage, resilience, and barrier breaking legacy. Today's death anniversary of Mr. Sriram Shankar Abhyankar, 22 July 1930 to 2nd November 2012. Sriram Shankar Abhyankar was a distinguished Indian American mathematician renowned for his pioneering contributions to algebraic geometry, commutative algebra, and singularity theory. Born in Ujjain, India, he completed his PhD under the guidance of Oscar Zariski at Harvard University and went on to become a leading figure in modern mathematics. Abhyankar made fundamental advancements in the resolution of singularities, Abhyankar valuations, and the study of algebraic surfaces and curves. He served as a professor at Purdue University where he mentored generations of mathematicians. For his outstanding contributions, he received several honors, including the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for Mathematical Sciences in 1971, one of India's highest scientific awards. He was also elected a fellow of the Indian Academy of Sciences and the Indian National Science Academy. Abhyankar was honored with Purdue's Herbert Newby McCoy Award for his research excellence. His prolific work and deep insights continue to influence the fields of algebra and geometry, leaving a lasting mathematical legacy. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please do like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.